time for pickleball. Let's play pickleball. What did that hit? Ben is
Yes.
Ben is questioning that too.
He's saying it hit grip. It hit the white grip.
Because that took off to the right.
Yeah.
102.
Off the hand or a finger there. That's all legal.
Yeah, I can totally understand why Ben was questioning that, but after the replay, certainly not above the wrist where it hit on the arm. So
Yeah.
so clean for Dylan Frazier.
In the most unclean way.
And let's be clear, some of your mishits are some of your best shots in this
no
game.
doubt.
That is a fact.
Shank it 2 feet over the net for a winner.
That's right. Read that, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice pull from Leigh, and I think that's going to be a nice game within the game. Leigh, she likes to challenge the male player with quite a bit of success, but Dylan Frazier has some electric hand speed up there.
And Callie Smith will challenge a dude in front of her
yes,
as well.
Absolutely. I played quite a few tournaments with her, and we had some mixed results with that, her challenging the man, but she will not hold back, that's for sure.
Little singles drop from yesterday. Ben and Leigh both made the singles final, so they have one of the 3 tickets they desire for Championship Sunday.
That's a phenomenal cover, though, from Callie Smith, as Leigh burned Dylan Frazier up the line a couple points before, so he had to hold. So she was in the right spot, just overcooked it. Yeah, it's really...
This is what this team does. You look up and it's 4. Yep, it's 4.
It's 4, yeah. And it's really a pick your poison on who to return to. They both have great drops and drives, and they both poach extremely well. Leigh, I think it's unquestioned the best female poacher in the game. So it's a tough situation, and you got to be pretty close to perfect. Yeah, nice shot from Callie, and it's really a one that you need to have as Ben John is going to try to take a lot of court. So you got to occasionally put that ball on his back shoulder and keep him honest.
Couple high thirds from Callie Smith, and that's going to be a problem. They need to get to the kitchen consistently. We'll see if they keep returning to her. One of the moms on tour from Utah.
Really nice control of the kitchen from Dylan Frazier, who is absolutely one of the best lateral movers in the men's game.
Yeah, I like that shot selection there. If there's a player right in front of you and you have a ball over your head, hit it at them. They have no time to react. Well done.
Yeah, you don't see Leigh Waters late getting in after return too often, but when that team makes a small mistake, you better make them pay, and Frazier and Smith did so. It's always tough. You can see her look back. It just affects your shot just a little bit when you think it might go out. Tough break.
What off-speed pitch there, Leigh Waters.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just to change it up or she was thinking about attacking, but either way, she left it high, and Dylan Frazier wants that one back.
Oh, hits the bar. So even though it looked like they were absolutely in jail because of the net. That Selkirk bar that you'll see when we go to the wide shot in the middle, if it hits it before it bounces twice, is a replay. So that's what we have here. And that's just pure filth, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
It certainly is. The left side player coming over to the right and looking comfortable over there. Very nice play from Ben Johns.
Yeah, I think he's hit 12 dinks in his life from over there, and now one of those 12's a winner.
Yeah, I was fine with the first couple. I think that last one from Leigh Waters was a little questionable, especially when you have such quality counterattacking right in front of her.
6-4-2. Try it out.
Ben was waving the Cobra forehand arm there, but Dylan Frazier made a nice recovery. So they get the ball back down to, again, game one of the quarterfinals.
Point.
There's that Callie Joe Smith power.
Absolutely leaning into that ball nicely and catching Leigh Waters just a couple feet off the kitchen line, even though she had a pretty good swing with the two-hander.
Boy, and Dylan Frazier just grabs a ball to make them hit one more on the other side, and sometimes you get a miss.
Hey, it might only be 1 out of 50, but man, you need those points so badly in this matchup. Great defense from Dylan.
So you saw one of the new tricks in the toolbox of Callie Smith, the two-handed backhand roll, which was necessary as she got trapped there a lot in women's doubles, but Leigh up to the task on the next one. So 6-6-2.
Tough break on the left court from Dylan, but he had a nice slippery attack there. I believe Leigh Waters was thinking that ball was going to come to her forehand. He went across her body nicely, but clips the tape, and then Ben finishes a couple shots later.
6-6-1. Point.
Just the placement there, Adam. Thinking forehand and just got caught, didn't he?
Yeah, and Dylan, in that specific situation, had a lot to court to cover. So a little cheating to the forehand side. Ben makes him pay.
Nice job of placement over power from Leigh Waters right there.
Yeah, certainly. Callie late breaking back to the middle, and after that.
Everyone could have been matching here, Adam, but he's going pink and blue. Favorite ATP in the world is the one that slows down and goes wider.
That's the layup, Dave. The layup when you can bring it back into the heart of the court. So nice. I'm just proud of Dylan Frazier for matching his shirt and his pants.
Yeah,
that's step one. That's step one.
Excellent point.
Good job, Dylan. Keep it going.
That is a great fill in the middle from Dylan Frazier right there.
Yeah, absolutely right. Big forehand. And look at Lee's court positioning on these cross-court dinks. She is not recovering back to the middle.
No, she runs around the forehand over there. It's crazy.
I mean, even when it's a questionable decision, it still works out for the 1 seed, it seems like.
I think there's confusion between Callie and Dylan on what the call is there.
Definitely looks good at first glance from us in the truck, Dave.
So I
See
think
the
what
video
they're
review.
deciding, this is the technicality of this rule. If you don't make a call, the rule is the ball is in, and then you can challenge that.
It's real stuff, Dave.
Yeah.
After review, the call stands. The ball was in. Challenge is lost. Timeout
We
is lost.
concur.
No
Not
timeouts.
that
No
that
challenges
matters to the
remaining. 2
scoreboard,
timeouts.
but,
We resume play. 10-6-2.
That's where we're at. So Norman Clinkscale gave that to us, getting support from Onisha Smith
Time
and
in.
Michael Brancho. We
10-6-2.
appreciate all the referees, and here we are at game point. Oh, no, he did not.
Side out.
What in the world is happening?
I would have walked out of the truck.
Yeah.
if he would
If
have
that
pulled
goes
that
in,
off.
if that hits the line, folks, you're on your own out there.
Yeah. Fake dink slice lob.
Yes,
Come
that's
on.
exactly what just happened. We have the video to prove that that just happened. For the guy that always makes the right decision. But as he says,
6,
back to the
10,
lab.
1.
Back to the lab. That's right.
Gotta workshop that one.
Second serve.
See, this is what happens, Dave. You're not quite sure what to do,
Yeah.
and you just kind of pull a trigger out of
Right.
nowhere. And we saw that twice in that point from Callie Smith because she's just not quite sure where to go with the ball.
So where should she go with the ball then?
That's a great question, Dave. And I think that she is doing a fine job with her dinks cross court,
10, 6,
and maybe
1.
just her frequency of going up the line have been a little bit less.
Yeah. Bumper cars, but they get out of it.
Second serve.
Nearly a little late on the poach, so that's 2 game points saved. Third try here. Go over to Kings Island if you want the real bumper
10, 6,
car
2.
experience here, just across the street from where we're at.
Point.
Run around
Game,
the
11-6.
forehand, two-handed speed up. Anna Leigh seed 11-6. Anna Leigh Waters will start off game number 2.
Game 2. Time in. 0-0-2.
Little heat check, I think,
Yeah.
from carrying over from game 1. But I can't tell you how frustrating it is as an opponent when your opponents are, they're smiling, they're
0,
bouncing the
0,
ball
1.
off their edge guard, they're loose as can be, and you look over and you see that. But the bottom line is it's your job to get them to not do that, Dave.
Point.
Well, they got locked in the jail cell about 7 times and got out of it, but finally too much from Frazier.
Yeah, very nice offense
1,
from
0, 1.
Smith and Frazier. And you said it. Ben just puts it in a spot you can't do much with when he's in jail. Very impressive.
Second serve.
A drive in the eyeballs of Anna Leigh Waters is absolute no-go zone, and
1,
Dylan
0,
Frazier
2.
fortunate to live to tell about it. And the
Point.
height of the drive much different. Look at the result.
Yes, absolutely true. Yeah, when your opponent is taking a comfortable
2-0-2.
full swing off of a drive, that's an issue, Dave.
Wow. How are the feet okay? But they were.
Point.
And overcooks the ATP.
Yeah, very tough angle. I think she tried to put it in the back of the court, which was the right
3-0-2.
play, but just overcooking the ball on that ATP attempt.
Point.
And a fabulous start here to game number 2 for Frazier and Smith.
Timeout
And
receivers, 4-0-2.
the tempted, and we're going to get there as a community. Come on, let's get that out there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So what's the difference? That's 5 in a row.
Yeah, there's been some really nice job of Dylan Frazier being a presence in the middle, but covering his backside and handling those Anna Leigh Waters attacks up his line. So great adjustment from Dylan.
Side out.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, good. He's done a very nice job the last few months of doing more with his dinks. So an occasional sprinkled in error is okay, in my opinion. Yeah, I actually think all 4 players moving the dinks around pretty nicely, okay? Callie, very consistent dinker, maybe a little more dead dinks, not quite as much, but all 3 players really doing something, trying to create with their soft stuff.
Dink with a purpose, people.
Point.
That's just vicious.
Yeah, that's to whip through that and get it over to the forehand side of Callie Smith. She had a decent look at it, but he was actually able to get her hip, not her shoulder, and forced her to hit up on the ball. That is an amazing shot from the #1 seed.
And that is the absolute last place to speed it up.
Yeah, that's right. And I think what I would like to see Callie do, I know she's not getting a lot to work with, but if you're going to go attack Ben with pace and not soft behind him, it's got to be out of the air and not off the bounce. Gives him too much time, Dave.
Unbelievable rally. We had ATP defenses in the middle and then the hands of Frazier.
That's right. And Dylan Frazier in singles using the 2-handed ground stroke, but he's been great at blocking with the 2-hander in doubles as well. So nice to see those adjustments from him. The offense with the 2-hander in singles and then the defense with the 2-hander in doubles. Great job from Dylan working on his game.
Point.
Pressure forces a ball wide, so Dylan Frazier has cranked it up, and the Cirque du Soleil act on the top seed side, they're not balancing the ball and all giddy anymore. They are in a battle, and they are down 4.
Point.
And a missed dink, and the lead grows to 5.
Yeah, I said it's your job as an opponent to get those smiles off the faces of Anna Leigh and Ben, and they listened to me.
Wiped away. That sails deep off the tape. You can see how far back from the kitchen Anna Leigh took a swing at that one. 8-2. What a turn of events this is.
Yeah, amazing play. Just really locked in. Have not, I don't, 1 or 2 unforced errors from Frazier and Smith so far in game 2. Awesome play.
Side out.
All right, so now they've been pressed in a big way. Will the top seed respond and raise their level? Here's their chance to do just that. Great job by Dylan Frazier. No tennis background in that young man.
No, he's been playing pickle for a while, but he doesn't have these years of repeating his mechanics and finding his stroke. He is all pickleball, and I love what I'm seeing right now.
Just wide.
Oh my, it was wide.
Point.
I thought he had
Too much heat on that.
3-8-2.
You see the reaction. Great look from the truck there. And that's unlucky, as the one from Frazier is a millimeter wide, and that one catches the line off the tape from Leigh Waters. Those are the margins here, the highest level.
Yeah, we're talking so many matches, just less than an inch here or there, whether it's a clip off the tape or a ball wide, and we go from finishing in 2 to a battle of a third game just like that, Dave.
So got a pair here.
4-8-2.
We'll fight over the third.
Point.
It's a couple now, though. I know that point ended up in their favor, but once in the back of the court and once earlier in the kitchen a few points ago, where Leigh poked that backhand in a little bit on the Ben Johnson. I know she's a stud. I love her game, but I'm going to go ahead and let Ben have those.
Let him go up there. Wow, what a move by the ultra-athletic Callie Smith with an unbelievable earning. That ball was shallow to the net.
That's right. Incredible play from her. Maybe only a handful of ladies can explode to the ball like Callie Smith can, and she put it right at the left foot of Ben Johns.
8-5-1.
I mean, the footwork had to be perfect, and then the paddle follow through, couldn't touch the net. That's impressive. Little paddle clank, it works in their favor. They're within 2 of forcing a decider.
That's right. And I always bring this up. Callie does not miss a workout Wednesday.
No.
She is fit out there.
Yeah, and that pays off. These conditions will hide some who don't have that same regimen.
Second serve.
Almost. That was the most epic pump fake you're going to see there, as Dylan went full stretch to try to catch that. Almost no chance for Callie Smith.
I don't know how these ladies do that all the time when that paddle disappears, and that's a rough second miss. So,
yeah, big part of mix, Dave, you're right, is those guys are always looking to be offensive, and the ladies somehow get the ball back. It's so good.
I'll recall.
So we have 4 players on the court that have played a while. This is not any of the newbies here, and I think you're seeing some of the point construction show that.
Yeah, it's
second serve.
Callie might be the least tenured at 6 years, possibly. So I know Lee's been playing for a while as well, even though she's very young in age. So, yeah, we got some veterans out there, even though the ages might not suggest that.
Point.
Little bit ambitious there. Saw a ball floating.
Yeah, you could look like saucers. The eyes got big for Dylan Frazier, as you don't get too many floating shots from the #1 seed. Just a hint of hesitation cost him.
Side out.
Nice attack from Callie Smith when they desperately needed it. This is one of those where you're at 9, you feel like gotta get to at least 10 here. So can they get it done? Again, just can't help herself sometimes.
Yeah, that was kind of the fadeaway off the bounce. And if you are going to do that, you got to go to the left shoulder, not the right shoulder of Ben. So it's tough. He squeezes you, forces you into some bad decisions. I totally get it from Callie, but got to clean it up.
Let's cover the angles, and then he hits it right down Broadway in the middle. So do not get to 10. Watch both defending angles is what you're supposed to do. The commentators always say got to find an angle. Well, not if they both are looking for it. Smart selection from Ben. Can they close the gap here? started with a fadeaway attack down the line, though.
At least she went to the left shoulder, but it still was a fadeaway.
Yes.
It still was a fadeaway. So that's step one. Next one's going to be at the left shoulder and not a fadeaway,
Okay,
Dave. Let's see if she can do it.
Let's see. It's a progression.
Yes,
Timeout
it is.
receiver, 7-9-1.
Okay, here in Southwest Ohio. Okay, grind out one. Second try to cut the lead to one.
Side out.
Anna Leigh comes up short. Timeout, very effective, stopped the bleeding. Couldn't get to 10 on the last
9-7-1.
try. Can they get there here? And a great lead from Callie. Joe Smith after an epic hands battle.
Oh, so good. And I'll tell you right now, Ben Johns hates losing hands battles. And Dylan
10-7-1.
Frazier, my goodness, electric hand speed on 3 or 4 of those shots.
Game point for the 8 seed. And Ben
Second
gets
serve.
quick revenge there.
Yeah, perfect spot at that right hip. No, everyone loves to talk about a chicken wing, the right shoulder, and it is
10-7-2.
tougher to get it to the hip than the shoulder, but that's my favorite spot to go if I can, Dave.
Got to aim in this sport, folks. Don't just hit it. Second try to close it out.
Side out.
Callie Smith left a dink up, and Ben did not let her off the hook. So can you overcome the fact that you have 2 lost opportunities in your mind?
7-10-1.
Crowd is into it. That's a
Second
great
serve.
volley from Callie Smith. That's the best right-to-left poacher in the world, men or women, Anna Leigh
7-10.
Waters.
Just keep it
2.
away from the two-handers, your
Yep.
best bet, and Callie Smith was able to do so.
Point.
And you know what you do when you miss a dink? You look at your paddle. It had to be the paddle's fault.
Well, that's just standard operating procedure for these
Absolutely.
pros.
8-10,
I
2.
would expect nothing less.
Within 2.
Point.
And able to get the pedicure on Dylan Frazier, and it is 9-10-2.
Oh, man, I've been in this spot. Whew. You think this game isn't mental? You are crazy.
9-10-2.
Callie Smith chooses to go after the Ben Johns forehand. That has not gone well.
She keeps doing 1 or 2 of the 3 things I want her to.
Yes.
So she went to the right, out of the air the right way, but not to the right spot.
10-10-2.
So she'll get it situated. I know she will.
We are tied at 10. It's going to take more than 11. Must win by 2. And it stays in after Dylan Frazier says, let it go. The ball before that Anna Leigh Waters got on the right side of her body with the two-handed backhand was ridiculous, and that's in by 1.5 feet.
Yeah, it has to be a slight mishit. You know, and she's going cross court, so she got to have a 1-point lead. It's the most frustrating thing ever, believe me.
Time in.
Match point
11,
on
10,
the
2.
paddle of Anna Leigh Waters. biggest point of the match. The top seeds